Now, from player to academy coach and now manager, it has been quite a 12 months for Tom Cleverley, who is the new permanent boss at Watford.
Yeah, we're delighted to say he joins us live right now. Tom, brilliant. Thanks so much for coming on, mate. And first of all, congratulations on getting the gig on a permanent basis. How have you enjoyed the journey so far?
Yeah, it's been brilliant. You know, the club has been a massive part of my life, from being a loanee back in 2009 to coming back as a player, captain, academy coach, and now permanent head coach. So a really significant part of my career. It's a club that's I'm massively passionate about, and I just can't wait to get my teeth stuck into the job on a permanent basis now.
Yeah, I bet.
I mean, across the 7 games that you've had it in caretaker charge, you've only lost once, you've also only won once, but given some of the teams that you've come up against, what do you make of your time in charge so far?
Yeah, I think it's given us a real belief that we can mix it with the best teams in this division. You know, I think we've played everyone bar Leicester and Norwich in that top 6, and we've had a big say on who could be promoted and who doesn't. So I feel like the players are really gaining that belief that we can challenge at the right end of the division, and that gives us all excitement for next season.
Tom, look, we talked about your history with Watford. I mean, you know, as a player and everything else, but the club's got a reputation for changing managers pretty regularly. You know that all too well. You played under 14 different managers, I think, at the club. Are you hoping you're the man that can stay there for a long time? It's clearly a club that's close to your heart. You've made a great start. You're a young manager as well. Is it something you see as a long-term project?
Definitely, I wouldn't have taken the job if I didn't think that, if I didn't have a lot of self-belief. It's an exciting project. I feel like I have a big head start with the connection I have with the fans, with how I know the club works. I know 90% of the players as people, as players, so I know what motivates them, and I feel like I have a real head start in this one, and yeah, I've got a lot of confidence that this can work, and it can be a real exciting era for the club.
Have you started looking at next season yet? Is it too soon for us to ask?
First things first, we have a really big game against Sunderland tomorrow at home. Our home form has been poor this year. We've not won at home since November, so with it being the last home game of the season, my first one as permanent head coach, it's a real significant game for us. Hopefully that goes well, and then we can start looking towards pre-season, towards recruitment, and that's a challenge I'm really excited to start. So tomorrow is first things first.
I'm just gutted you'll not be sitting with me on deadline day, mate, because you're going to be too busy, aren't you, now, as a full-time manager? You'll not have time for us here on Sky Sports News this time. But look, honestly, earlier this week you were very honest about your playing career. And what, in terms of management, what would success look like for you? What's the long-term goals? Are you thinking that far ahead?
Yeah, I think everyone has short, middle and long-term goals. You know, I said in an interview in the week I wasn't the most ambitious player, but that mentality's changed now. So I just want to turn Watford, the environment at Watford, into a winning one. Short-term, medium-term, get Watford back in the Premier League, and then long-term, yeah, I have big ambitions of managing in the Champions League, managing Premier League clubs, and yeah, I feel very excited about this journey I'm about to embark on.
And just quickly, you face Leeds, Ipswich, Southampton, so you are in a good position to talk about the promotion race. What have you made of them? Who do you think will make it?
Listen, all fantastic teams, all fantastic coaches. The biggest challenge we faced, I felt, was Ipswich at Portman Road. A dynamic team, very well coached, couple of really outstanding individuals in Davis and Hutchinson. So that was our toughest challenge as of yet. But Leeds have been brilliant, and they have your Somervilles, people like Ace and Southampton have a real identity at what they do, not disregarding West Brom, Norwich. It's wide open, but for me, along with Leicester, it would be Ipswich have been our toughest test.
All right, Tom, listen, we really appreciate you spending a bit of time with us today. Good luck this weekend and going forward as the Watford permanent manager. Thanks, mate.
Thanks, guys.